Good evening, y'all. Good evening. Good evening. Come on in. Good evening. Good evening to you. Come on in. Go ahead and tag someone. Go ahead and share. They can watch it come. They may not come on, be able to pop on now, but they can go back and watch the replay because it will be up. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. You got to believe that thing. It might have been meant, but listen, it won't kill you. And he's turning things around in your favor. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in this wonderful Wednesday. Blessings to you all that are coming in. Thank you so much for your consistency. When it comes to Wisdom Wednesdays, being supportive, all the above, it's appreciated. Welcome, welcome. It said has worked it out. Has worked. Has. It's already working. It's already working. It's already working. Already. Just gotta believe. Blessings to you. Well, I don't want to hold you long this evening. Welcome to those of you who this is your first time joining. Thank you for already tagging and sharing, inviting a friend. As I said, they may not be able to pop on now, but they can come on later on. Thank you so much for joining me this evening on Wisdom Wednesday. I have a few words of encouragement for you on this evening. I have a reminder for you for some. Thank you so much for those of you. If this is your first time joining me, I am Dr. P, Coach P, Coach L. I am a certified life coach, mentor. I'm a motivational speaker, a lot of different things that I do. I am just honored and grateful and thankful to be able to come and use this platform to give words of encouragement every week. That I'm able to do so. So blessings to all of you who for your continued support and for sharing these lives with someone else. You do not know how many individuals that may email me or that I may encounter that the lives have actually has blessed. And so I'm thankful even for that, because it's not me, it's God, it's purpose, it's an assignment. It's not something that I do just because I don't have anything else to do. But hopefully these words of encouragement, these words that I come to bring you the nights that I'm on, brings words of transformation to your life, brings healing and deliverance to your life, causes you to want to do more, and to see God's face for even the more. But what I want to talk to you about on this evening is it was meant, but the but stands for it didn't kill you. It was meant, but it didn't take you out. It was meant, but you didn't throw in the towel. It was meant, but God, with his grateful, awesome, mighty self, turn it around just in time. You understand? He worked it out for your good. You understand? Not some things, but all things. It was meant. It was meant. Your enemies tried to destroy you. They tried to tear up your character. They tried to get you in a place. People closed doors. I mean, they closed doors in your face. Some people left you. You didn't get a job opportunity. It was meant to steal your joy. It was meant for you to have suicidal ideations and go try to take your life. It was meant. It happened so that you can go back to the addiction, go back to that man or that woman who did you wrong, who means you no good, so that you can try to find yourself in them. It was meant to take you out, but God says no. But God said not this time. But God says you cannot do, you're not able to. And he stopped the enemy. See, nothing that happens to us, no storm, no trial or tribulation, nothing happens without God knowing. Whether we get into situations ourselves or that he allows it. But it's not to kill us. But it's not to kill us. Some of you may be in a place right now that you don't know where to turn. You feel like that you are just losing your mind, but it's a part of the plan. It's a part of your journey. Life will life. Life will life. However, you're victorious even in this. When he or she left you, it was meant to destroy your whole person. But God said, let him go. Let her go. They didn't need to be in your life anyway. He's been trying to tell you to release those things, release that thing, that friend that you've been trying to hold on to because you've been knowing for all these many years. Let him or her go. They mean you no good. So we got to get out of the familiar thing and we got to do the God thing. Because as long as we do the God thing, it'll all work out for our good. But as long as we do our thing, it does not work. We hinder the progress. We hinder the time frame. Do you understand? We make things that when we, in our will, when we put our hands in it, we make things that were supposed to be 2 days, 2 years. Because it's not according to our will, it's according to his will. So though it was meant, it won't kill you. It won't destroy you. You may fall down, but you're going to get back up. It's not until the death of you. So when you fall down, get back up. Don't you stay there. Don't you throw in the towel. When I say, I've been getting so many messages and different things of people just going through life situations. They're just going through. Because life, it happens. But even in the midst of life, even in the midst of life, even in the midst of you being in that fiery furnace, even in the midst of you getting a not so good doctor's report, understand and believe that trouble don't last always. This is a testing of your faith. A testing of your faith. You know the song, trouble don't last always, and it don't. It was meant to disturb your peace. But God is going to give you a peace that surpasses all understanding. The doctor report, it said that. But listen, he's Jehovah Rapha. He's the healer. Y'all, he's also the lifter of our head. So even when you're in despair, even when you're down and out and don't know which way to turn, trust and believe God that he will do it for you. Don't you give up. And you need to say, it was meant, but God turned it. It was meant, but the doctor's reports come true. It was meant, but it was meant for me to not be able to pay my bills, for them to come repossess this and the other. But God sent unexpected checks. He sent unexpected things. It was meant. It was meant. It was meant. But God changed it. He turned it in my favor. So be encouraged. I know this is a time in a season, it's around the holidays. People are really, going through in the mind, whether if it's individuals, you have lost loved ones, you're in a financial situation where your bills are more than the money that you have coming in. Be encouraged. Things will change in your favor. It may not look like it, but it will. You may not feel good right now, but you will. But you will. You got to keep the faith. All the no's, the different things I can't do, this won't happen, whatever the case. Keep the faith and stay prayed up. Speak life over your dead situations or situations that look despaired, just look bleak. Speak life. I know that God is able to do exactly what he said. It was meant to take your mind. It was meant to take your mind. It was meant to take your mind. But I bind up the enemy's attack against your mind, against your money, against your faith, against your peace, against your health right now. He desires to sift us as wheat, y'all. But my prayer for you guys is that your faith faileth not. See, that's a thing that I keep before with everything, no matter what. My faith is strong because I know what he's done and what he's doing. I know if he did it before, he gonna do it again and again and again and again. The enemy will not sift me as wheat because my faith faileth not, because I know what he said. And although life may be life, I know the end game. I know what he said. My expectation is high because I know that he's going to manifest exactly what he said. And these trials and tribulation storms are not unto death. They have been allowed. And I'm thankful that even in this, that I'm going to declare his word, that even in this, stand firm. And even in this, speak life. So I encourage you that although it may be meant, although he's trying to mess with your children, mess with your relationships with friends and your spouse or your significant other, your baby, whatever. It was meant for harm, but God is turning things around in your favor. God bless you. I hope I said something this evening that has give you a beam of hope that you can declare what he said until you see what he said. Until you see it, you are going to say it with your lips and believe in your heart that this too shall pass. Until next time on Wisdom Wednesday, be blessed, be encouraged, and stay with the faith. Stay prayed up and be encouraged. Until next time on Wisdom Wednesday.